Welcome to Goddess Living on Graceful Healing Retreat live. Today, we're going to be talking about some awesome ideas for the holiday. Today, we're going to talk specifically about how to make a shea mango butter cream body butter to give as gifts or what have you. We're going to talk about the herbs because I always make everything with some type of herb to bring that healing effect. We're also going to talk about some of the gift sets that Graceful Healing Retreat will be offering during the holiday. So each week we will be doing a small segment. I want to say a small segment on the holiday gift packs that we are doing especially for Goddess Living. If you're interested in giving Goddess Living to yourself or giving Goddess Living as a gift, what best gift than to give your spiritual journey, right? So I just wanted to show you guys simply, before we get started with making the mango butter, hopefully the mango shea butter is a combination. We're going to be using some of the unwind. I'm going to talk about all the products that we have here today that we're going to use to make the butters, to make your body cream. This is that Goddess Living lifestyle that all of us want to live. So if you're really interested in enjoying this, because I believe in definitely feeding your skin. What is most important about everything we're doing? It's about uplifting you, pouring back to you. That is the motto at Graceful Healing Retreat. It's all about pouring back into you. And then when it comes to your skin, of course, we're out here. Now, mind you, due to COVID, things have actually gotten better with the environment, surprisingly enough, right? We've heard about how the whales and the different mammals are coming closer to shore because of COVID, and there not being all of these different types of pollutions and all kinds of things that have been going on. So with that in mind, actually, things are getting better as far as our skin. Our pores are open. And when you are walking around with your pores, your environment definitely can heal you or can be to your detriment. And so we want to always make sure, as a part of this Goddess Living lifestyle, that we are living our best selves. That includes feeding your skin, not taking or drying it out by putting certain things on your skin that has chemicals in it and things of that nature. So we're going to talk about how to feed your skin today. We're going to utilize some herbs. We're going to have a little bit of calendula, a little bit of lavender. You guys know I like to mix it up. We're going to use a little bit of shea butter, a little bit of mango butter, some sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, and then we're going to use some awesome essential oils to just top it off with a beautiful, relaxing smell. So I personally like to feed my skin on a regular basis, and we also sell them online at Graceful Healing Retreat. And those are specific to different scents, and we use specific herbal remedies within those body products as well. So I wanted to show you how you can make your own today. But what I also want to show you is some of the wonderful small items that you'll be getting with some of your gifts this holiday as well. So this holiday, we'll also be giving little scrolls, little reminders, affirmations, if you will, of with your Goddess Living gift set. So we have different Goddess Living gift sets that we'll be giving. We'll also be doing pictures, just ongoing reminders about your Goddess Living lifestyle. This one here, each week we will be showing a different gift set as we grow nearer to the holidays. But this one here is more about the dreaming. This is the third eye chakra. We have the selenite crystals in here as well as sage. So each one has their own price. Each one will come with a little message from me. As you guys know, I am High Priestess Marlana, HP Marlana for short, and on a regular basis, I'm giving advice to the divine feminine about their journey. I also have a YouTube channel, and on that YouTube channel, we discuss the divine feminine journey, obtain information from spirit for the divine feminine updates. Sometimes I have mediumship type messages that come through as well, and then I also give messages monthly for each zodiac sign. So if you're interested, definitely go over to Graceful Healing Intuitive Tarot on YouTube, and you can see more about that. But I wanted to show you this cute little scroll. I'm going to just take it off here. Each scroll will come special with an affirmation. Now, if you guys know me, you know I'm very adamant about doing your affirmations, keeping things very balanced in your life. And this one here is an affirmation that each one of you will receive with each gift set this year. We're going to have large gift sets and smaller gift sets, but I just wanted to show you this affirmation and what this affirmation says. This is a affirmation. Now, let me discuss with you guys really quick what an affirmation is. So I coined this phrase some time ago on my channel where Spirit just kept bringing to me affirmations. And I was like, why do I keep saying affirmations? So with the new Oracle deck that I'm also creating, you will also see some of these beautiful messages and pictures in the Oracle deck. But in the guide, I also provide affirmations, provide guidance in the guide on how to use the Oracle deck. Of course, we all have our own intuition, so I definitely encourage everyone to do what's in their best interest, learn the way they need to learn, but I give a little guidance in the guidebook as well. And so in the guidebook, you will also see more information about the affirmations. An affirmation is the visualization and the affirmation. So you're visualizing what it is that you want to happen to bring into manifestation. And then you're also verbalizing what it is that you want to bring into manifestation. So your imagination definitely plays a big role in this. And this is one that's very simple. So each box will come with a different affirmation. This one here, not each box will come with a different one, but it's going to come with many. But anyhow, so this one here, as you see, I just want to show you there really quick. This has the visualization, and it says, imagine your favorite place, even if you have never been there before. Ever thought about going somewhere new? Now picture yourself walking towards that place. And then the affirmation itself says, trust my instinct. I know the way. I am being guided to my path. And then it has another little message below here that just speaks to you about your path. You know, as we are all kind of a little, I say right now with today's times, everything seems to be a little difficult. People not quite sure where their path is leading them. But if you know and you feel comfortable with your path, I feel as though things will be a lot easier and better for you. So I have my little bowl here of rose petals here. So I just wanted to show you what the little scrolls will look like in each one of the gift sets. So they will all be kind of coined with a different message. So I just had to show you guys that today. So let's go ahead and get started with the body products. Hello all. Thank you all so much for coming. I appreciate it. Who's here? Oh, hello. Hello, Strobe. How you doing? Hello. Who's this? Is that Ray? Marsha? Who's that? Peaceful? Today we're going to start off with our herbs. Okay, so I want to make sure you guys obtain your herbs. We always have, right before Goddess Living set, we always put everything on sale, so you're able to kind of work with this. Of course, you can go back after and purchase whatever it is that you need to get. But today, we're going to start off with some arnica and some calendula. So we're going to start off here with our herbs. I'm just letting you know I'm going to grind them up a little bit, so I'm going to bring it on over here. We're going to add the body products. So we're going to add the body butter into this Pyrex here. And I'm just showing you here how I'm using kind of like a double boiler effect here. So we have water in the pan, and I just want to show you guys that. We have a little water here in this pan, and then we have a Pyrex glass, or you can use even, if you need to use glass of some sort. The point is to kind of double boil it so you're not burning it straight in the pan. So you do want to warm it up utilizing, I like to use my Pyrex, that's just my favorite, inside of here. And then I add my herbs, and then I add my butters, and I add my oils. So today we're also going to put up the little recipe that I'm using today, so you'll know what to get the next time if you're interested in making this product. But today I'm going to talk you through what I'm using. So I like to get my herbs first. So like I said, I have 2 herbs here that are great for your body, great for your skin. I love lavender, so I'll be adding some lavender oil that we made another week. I have some lavender oil here from another week when we were here with Goddess Living Live. We have lavender oil here, so I've been having that sitting in the sun, shaking it up so I can just kind of, and it smells delicious, I must say. It smells so good. It smells like lavender. It smells so good. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this in addition to my oil here. So first we want to go ahead and grind up your herbs. Go ahead and put your herbs in your Pyrex or whatever you're using as your double boiler. And then I'm going to add the butters and I'm going to add your oils. So let's go ahead and get you guys your butters. I'm today using a little bit of shea and a little bit of mango. So specifically, I wanted to use a little more shea. So we sell these by the 8-ounce container. So I'm using about 4 ounces of shea today and 2 ounces of mango butter. Okay, so I hope you guys can see that. And these are organic, refined. What I like about the mango butters that we carry is the fact that it doesn't have the scent. You know, shea butter can have a very strong scent, although it's amazing for your skin, but it can kind of overpower your essential oils. So we have refined butters here, refined, organic. I like everything top notch. So if you know me, I want top quality for anything that I do. So we're using top notch shea butter here today, and we're gonna also use some top-notch mango butter. So I'm going to I already know that I've measured here about 4 ounces. I used half of it already, so I just have half of it left. So today we're going to do 4 ounces. Actually, yeah, we're going to use 4 ounces. Okay. And I think the way I did it was I said 4 ounces and 2 ounces of mango butter. I'm trying to remember the recipe I put online, or I'm about to put online. But I want to make sure it coincides with the recipe that I have online. So we have 4 ounces there of the shea here. I'm going to put that up. And I'm getting all of it out because I don't like anything to go to waste. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, guys, about all the banging. And then we have mango butter here. So I'm going to put about 2 ounces of mango butter. Now, usually I weigh this out perfectly with a scale, but I also know how to kind of play with it too and do what I do. Okay, so but you might need to go ahead and measure out 2 ounces, weigh it out. Like I said, you can use either the Pyrex, you can use a cup, you know, excuse me, but I usually weigh mine out, so I'll weigh it until the necessary ounces. So 2 ounces of mango butter. And so I already have my, and I just want to show you, I already have my herbs in here. I have some mango, I have some, the mango, the shea, and then I also have some calendula, and I also have, so I just want to show you how that kind of looks with the herbs inside. So we're going to strain these herbs out at the end. But right now, let's go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to add a total of 4 ounces of oils. Now I'm going to mix my oils up, and I'm also going to use some aloe vera because I love aloe vera. If you guys know me, like I said, I keep my aloe vera on me at all times. But the aloe vera juice that we carry, again, is top-notch quality. So if you don't want to have to go through the process of actually straining, and I use my aloe vera for a lot of different things. So this one here, I love aloe vera for my hair. I make hair products out of this, mix it with some avocado. I mean, you really can do the darn thing. I use aloe, but you don't always have to use the aloe vera leaf. You can mix it with the aloe vera juice. So if you make a lot of hair products at home, I personally do, I love it. And hair masks and things of that nature, because my hair is very natural and very coily. So what I do is, in order to keep it moisturized, aloe vera seals in the moisture in my hair beautifully. If you're familiar with different types of hair, I have pretty much 4C hair. And so with the aloe vera, I mean, it just keeps it moisturized. So, I mean, because the porosity is very thin and it doesn't hold it very well. So aloe vera really assists my hair in that way. So if you want to use aloe vera juice for that, again, I've made concoctions using the actual aloe vera leaf, pulling out all of the mucousy insides of the aloe vera in making my products. But if you want to just use the aloe vera juice, that is available as well. It makes things a lot easier. It's a lot easier to use. So we have the aloe vera juice here as well. So I know it looks like water, and it's not that expensive at all. It's only $9. So this is something you could use to mix up with your products at any time. So I'm gonna add that towards the end once I melt my products here. So we're gonna go ahead. I have a couple carrier oils here that we're going to use. So I'm using the almond oil carrier oil, and I'm also using the jojoba carrier oil. So I already opened one up, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. And because I started this process last night, just to let you guys know, I started this process last night, and because, you know, you have to let it cool. So let me let you know. So definitely, I just want to show you, really, the end product is kind of here that we're going to use to whip, but I had to give it time because most of the time it's too hot to whip it, so you have to cool it, let it cool for a while. And today we don't have the time to let it cool, so I started on it last night, and we're starting on it this morning, so you can just see how I came to this product here, okay? But we're going to still melt this, and I'm still going to use it. I'm still going to share it with because what I wanted to show you guys, which is so cute, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. We're going to do 2 ounces of each. I'm going to do 2 ounces of the almond oil, and I'm going to do 2 ounces of the jojoba oil. One moment. Let's see. Now, again, these are 4-ounce containers, so I've already used half, so obviously I already know I've used 2 ounces. So this makes it a lot easier when you're trying to make your products. So, but just to let you guys know, because I already also have some, because I also have some oil in here that I want to use, I'm going to put some of this in and then subtract it by the amount of jojoba oil I'm going to put in. So in here, I actually have avocado oil as well. I love avocado oil too. And so I always make my herbs in my herbal remedies with avocado oil for my skin anyway. So here is the actual, like I said, this is the lavender. So I created some lavender oil here, so hopefully you guys can see that. But in essence, you're going to create today your lavender oil, calendula oil, whatever oil that you really want to make today, it's all going to be inside of your product today. So because we already added the herbs in it, once it boils or once we allow the, you know, everything to melt, we're going to allow for that to seep in. So that's why I went on ahead and grinded it up first to open it up so we could put in here so we can then add the oils. I feel like I'm starting to talk like a fifth grader. But yeah, so let's keep going. Let's go ahead. So here I'm putting in some of the, this is avocado oil with lavender. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in here, maybe like a teaspoon, and then I'm going to subtract that amount from what I'm going to put in as far as the jojoba oil. So you have around 4 ounces. But I do want to let you know, everything doesn't have to be perfect. It really doesn't. You know, you can give or take a little bit, you know, here and there. And like I said, I had 2 ounces left in here because I started this yesterday. So these are 4-ounce containers that you can get. You can get it in 4 ounces or 8-ounce containers. So it makes it easier for you to just put whatever measurements in without having to measure it fully. Okay, so let me make sure I get all of that in there because I don't like to waste any of my product. And then what we're going to do is just put this on, I want to say like medium. I want you to just see what the product looks like right now really quick. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like once it melts down. Okay, so right now this is what it looks like. I hope you guys can see that. You can see the butters in there. You can see the oils in there. You can see the herbs in there, the calendula, the lavender. So let's go ahead. And the arnica that I have here today. So I'm going to add a little more water, allow this to boil down a little bit. Let me add just a tad bit more water to this. And then we're going to show you the end product and show you how you can make it as a beautiful gift for the holiday. So I'm just adding a little more water here. Pour it back into you. I'm going to add a little more water to my pan because I don't want it to dry up. And I'm going to just put the heat on around medium. And again, because it's so hot, I like to just simply let it go ahead and sit for a while after we let it melt. So I'm going to show you how to whip it in a minute, but what I want to also show you is I have a few jars here. So the measurements that we use today, and if you could see, right now we're at about 1 cup. This is about 8 ounces. Of product that we put in here so far, but once you whip it and get everything, get the herbs out and whip it, it's going to be more than 8 ounces. It might be closer to like 12 ounces, 10 to 12 ounces. So I have about this is a 12, I think this is a 12 ounce here. Here is a 16-ounce container that I have, so I'm gonna just see, and then I have a quick little 8-ounce container. Because I like to make these as gifts also for the holiday, I also like to use cute little things like little teacups, cute little cups that you can find, and you can pour the butters into that, and you can put it in like a nice basket or something like that. So today I'm going to probably put some in this teacup, which I love, it's so cute. And then I'm going to use some dry, actually it's called, I'm trying to say it correctly, guys. And then I'm going to use some, I use this every year. It's so funny how I can't remember it. But this is shrink wrap. So I use shrink wrap when I make my holiday gift sets. So usually I make them with shrink wrap and I put it in a basket and I use the shrink wrap. This year with Goddess Living, we're going to be using the Goddess Living boxes, which is going to be really cute with the little fairy dust inside, cute little, you know, just cute little additives to make it really cute. But when you're making a product like this, you need to usually seal it. You don't want it to melt or anything like that. So that's where these cute jars come in, where it's easier for you to just go ahead and close it up, seal it, and it's fine. And then you can give it as a gift. Like I said, because I like to do things a little decoratively, sometimes I use something like this and then I'll put it inside of the basket. And then I'll use shrink wrap to close it, to seal it, to make sure it's fine, and then it'll hold in all the moisture, keep it good. And then I usually put it all in the refrigerator to keep it on its best behavior, because we don't want anything to happen to it. So, do you guys like my little Christmas outfit? I tried to come with my little Christmas thing today. Y'all feeling me with my little Christmas, like my holiday outfit? I tried to come with my little, you know. But this is so cute. I love to use this. So today, the scents that we're going to use, I'm mixing up my scents today. We have Unwind here, which I love. And Unwind really smells so delicious. This one here, I'm trying to read what's in it so I can tell you what's in it. This one right here has orange in it. It has lang lang in it. It has also bergamot in it, grapefruit, and it has patchouli. Okay, so I love this. This is great for this is so great for my own essence, my own goddess essence. So I love this Unwind. I'm going to also add a bit of lavender to it today too, because I'm a lavender fanatic. This is just what I do. We also have these products online as well, in lavender as well. So right now, I just want to show you that this is boiling. Can you guys see that? It's boiling, so boiling a little bit too much. I'm going to turn it down because I don't want anything to happen here. So I'm going to just let that melt. But I also want to show you the end product. And I will show you once it melts down and how we should actually use like a cylinder of some sort, or use a strainer, or use cheesecloth. You can use anything that you need in order to hold the herb so your herb doesn't get into your product. So that's what we're going to use. I'm going to use this today to strain the herbs out of the product. So once we get the product back to a smooth texture, so we don't have any herbs in it. Sometimes I like to leave flowers in it, especially if I'm using rose petals, lavender only, those types of things. But I've also heard how some people don't like all of the flowers in it. So just think about who you're giving this gift to and do it according to their needs. And but personally, I love to see the flower essence inside of the butters. But like I said, everybody's not into that. So I would just go ahead and get it all out and maybe use it for yours if that's something that you like. Okay. So let me show you again what we have here. Ultimately, the end product will be a oil form. It will be a kind of, and I just want to show you, this right here is already kind of buttery. Can you see that, guys? But what we're going to do is whip it. So this right here is just pretty much the oil that I had sitting overnight. The oil and the butter is already melted down here. I just want to show you that. Can you guys see that? I hope you guys can see that. So this is the oil and the mixture already kind of mixed up. So it's going to kind of look like this oil form once you're done. You see that? And what we're going to do is use this to whip up our product. Okay. Doesn't that look delicious? Doesn't that look good, guys? Doesn't it look like a cake or something, or icing? So So we're gonna make this whipped. You know, actually, I do the same thing when I make strawberry shortcake. I'll whip it in with like Cool Whip or something like that, and strawberries, and I'll make my own icing. And I love to see it whipped because I love that frothy feeling. So let me go ahead, that frothiness in my mouth. So okay. So I have just a cute little, small little mixer here. Of course, you can use whatever you have. I hope you guys can see this. Let me put this. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. So this is going to get loud, guys. FYI, I'm going to put this down. It's about to get loud, so you might want to turn down your volume. Okay. So as you see, it's turning. So if yours doesn't turn, or you just have a regular mixer, then just go ahead and mix it. You want to mix it up really good. So first I'm going to mix it. I hope you guys can hear me. First I'm going to mix it, and then after we mix it, we're going to add our essential oils. So get ready to get your essential oils. Go ahead and put it to the side. We're going to use maybe about a total of 80 to 100 drops, depending upon how strong you like your scent. But that's what we're going to use today. So I'm turning it back on. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Woo! Okay. So hopefully you guys can still hear me. But like I said, we have, I'm going to mix up different oils here. I'm going to come over here and just mix up. Because the smaller the mango butter chunks are, the easier, the quicker they will melt. So I'm just going to break them up a little bit. And this is why I like my Pyrex, because I can pick it up with the Pyrex. You know, like right now I just took it right off the fire. But you see how I have these big chunks? I'm just going to break those down to smaller chunks so they can melt a little faster. But just showing you what it looks like right now while we're whipping up the other butter. And just mixing it up. Because also with the herbs, you want to make sure they're evenly distributed so you get all the medicinal qualities out into the product. And I'm going to show you also what we have going on over here. Let me just show you where we are, with the little whipping we've done so far. And I would say it's just been a few minutes. You see it already? Look at that. It's already kind of coming into a nice cream here. Can you see that? I hope you guys can see that. So it's already, oh, shiznit. Did you guys see that? So let me put that back in here. Oh, my. Okay. Now, I do want to keep in mind, if you're near the fire like this, it's going to probably warm this up and try to get this back to melting again. So I would definitely not have the two right next to each other, because the heat from here will try to, because you want to kind of keep this cool to keep the frothiness. So let me put this back in there. Oops, my bad. Okay. All right. You see my hands? I mean, literally, you already can feel it, how soft it is. So I just poured some out just now on my hand by accident, but trust me, I will use it. Like I didn't already have some more, right? And like I said, you don't have that smell of the normal shea butter, like the unrefined shea butter still has that like cocoa-like smell. So if you're looking for a cocoa smell, that's amazing. But when I'm trying to make a more refreshing, citrus-like fragrance, then, I don't necessarily like the smell. So I'd rather use the refined. All right, guys, it looks like we're about done. I mean, it's Can you guys see that? It's all melted. You don't see any butter. It's all herbs. Okay? So now we can turn this off. I'm going to remove this from the heat. Turn off the heat. And what I'm going to do is strain. I'm going to use put something like this right on top and then go ahead and pour it in. And this is looking good, guys. So we're going to take a container like this with the cylinder, and let me show you this. Let's see. Can you guys see that? I hope you can see that. And it's going to catch the herbs. Look at that. Fabulous. And then what I like to do is I always like to use my herbs to have the again, so I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to clean this out because I'm actually going to whip it. Guys, could you hear me? Did it sound like I was yelling? Could you guys hear me? So now that this is empty, I'm going to just wipe it out because I'm actually going to use this container to whip it when I'm ready. So I'm just going to right now hold this. This is something I would maybe put in the refrigerator or something like that to let it cool. But I'm going to put it in the refrigerator with this so I can keep it in this container. So when I'm ready to whip it, I can whip it right in here. Or I can just pour it right into this container here. So, and whip it that way. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for now. Actually, I'm going to put it here. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, but I will put it in the refrigerator, let it cool, and then you will know what's going on. Okay, so let me show you where we are with the whipped product. It's getting frothier. It's not there yet, but I just want to show you. Look at that. You see how it's getting more stiff, right? You see that? So it's getting whiter and whiter. It's going to become more and more whipped. So you kind of want the air to get inside. So what I'm going to also do is make sure I get around the sides here because I have some that was just lingering on the sides. So, and you see by me getting it on the side, you see some more yellow now in there. So I'm going to add, just get around the sides. Make sure you have all of the content. So you want it to all mix up. You don't want any of it to be kind of chunky. You want it all to be very smooth and mixed evenly. And this is how I cook at home. I'm telling you guys, I half the time don't use measuring cups and things. I just cook. I just make this. I just bake. Whew. Let's go ahead and let this whip a little longer. Can you guys hear me, by the way? You said I could hear you just fine, even with the whipper. Thank you. Okay, great. Okay, let me put this down. And then we're going to whip it. Now, I take it up a notch because right now it's already pretty good. I'm going to take it, I moved it, I was just mixing it maybe on 1 or 2. This one right here has like 6 settings. So I take it up to the highest setting to get that whipped feel. And I'm going to show you why, because it makes it very airy and thick. And like I said, what it started off with, you're going to end up with almost like double the amount by the time you whip it, if you whip it a lot. But in this case here, I would say it's going to add maybe like an extra half or something like that by the time I get it. Okay. So I think I'm going to use this container today. Usually I also have small blue containers like this. So usually for my products, I use cute little containers with a little top like this. But like I said today, there's more in here that's going to keep dripping out. So I give it some time, let it just sit so it can continue to drip out. So we have more to go inside of our bottle there. Get as much as you can out, or you can just let it sit. So it can really, what I like to do is also kind of push, like literally just kind of, you see how it's squeezing, now more is coming out. You see that? By just kind of squeezing it. Because I want to get as much of the medicinal properties as possible out of these herbs into my body product. Wow. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Okay, so now I'm going to add my essential oils. Okay, so I'm going to add the essential oils. So we can get the scent. Like I said, I'm using Unwind here, which has the patchouli, has the bergamot, citrus, grapefruit, all of that in here. So we're just going to count out maybe about 80 drops. Can you see? Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Woo! Now for yours, you only need, I would say maybe about 80 drops total for yours. I think I did more in this one here, so you're only going to need about 80 drops though. But I would start off with maybe 80 drops of whatever it is you want to use and mix it up how you want to mix it up. Oh my God, I can smell the patchouli and then ylang lang lang. I love it. I can smell the grapefruit, the bergamot. You know, bergamot really helps with relaxation, so I love the bergamot. So what I'm going to do is let it mix. I'm taking it up a notch so we can get it to that whip. Also, I want to let you know, sometimes you may feel as though it still may be too thin. If you just let it sit for a while, it will harden on its own, FYI. So right now it's at a great, that's why I let it sit overnight, because it became pretty much room temperature. Sometimes I put it in the refrigerator so it can harden that way and cool off. Again, because this is a natural product, the one thing I didn't add yet was vitamin E. Usually I always add vitamin E to my products. Sometimes I may add a little Baruti to it, things of that nature, because the vitamin E actually is an awesome preservative. So that's something else you can use, especially if you're trying to keep it long term. I personally love vitamin E anyway, again, because it kind of feeds your skin. But a lot of the products we have here should be sufficient if you just want to put it in the refrigerator. I'm about to now add some aloe vera juice as well, so that can also bring another effect to your body product. Again, you want to feed your skin. And so I'm adding that as well. Personally, I have people who use my body products on their hair. So again, I like to add that aloe vera as well, because all of it works amazing on your skin and in your hair. FYI. So you don't just have to buy a body product. I use my body butters in my hair. So I'm gonna add some aloe vera. I'm gonna do like a capful. Now I feel like I'm really concoction to this recipe. If you need to preserve it longer period of time, then I would do maybe about 4 tablespoons. A lot of my products I use right away. I use it over a short period of time because I'm using it every day. Unless I do something like a honey bath. If I use the honey bath, usually I don't have to moisturize for multiple days, even after shower, because the honey really holds in that moisture. So when I use my honey bath, I don't have to use my body products usually on a regular basis. But if you're not using like a honey bath or some type of deep moisturizer that's really feeding your skin for a longer period of time, then you may want to use it every day. Okay, so let me just show you what we have here so far. Let's because I've added some more to it. Oh my gosh, it smells good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I almost want to eat it. I just want to show you how frothy it is so far. And really right now, this is good. This is a good whipped product. You can make it whip more. Like I said, I've whipped it a lot more. And although it seems really creamy right here, once you let it sit, it will harden. Okay, so it will become more of a butter versus a cream. And it all depends upon how much oil you put in it, how many other products you put in it. Like if you add water, like that's how people make lotion. They'll add water to it, things of that nature. But the butter is like everything you need, just like everything you need. No fillers, no toxins, no chemicals. Like when you're making it this way, you know what you put in your product. If you are looking at a bottle of something and you don't understand what those ingredients stand for or what they mean or what it is, I would just be careful. A lot of times people add alcohol to preserve, especially for the shelf life of your product, your lotions and things of that nature. So if you're using alcohol, alcohol is a drying agent. I know one of my herbalists that I worked under for a while, that I was an apprentice with for a while, he would always say, really, alcohol? People drink alcohol? He was like, why do you drink alcohol? All it does is dehydrate you. So it's not like you're drinking or taking anything in, because all it's doing is dehydrating you. Same thing with alcohol. Alcohol you put on your skin, things of that nature, it dries you out. So you don't want alcohol in your products. It kind of works against you, right? If it's drying out your skin. Another thing I don't use is like sulfate type products, like hair products, shampoos, things of that nature with sulfate in it, because it dries out my hair. My hair is naturally dry anyway. Again, because it doesn't hold moisture a lot. So therefore, I don't need any products that have sulfate in it. So I choose not to have products that have sulfate in them for my hair, because it strips it. So I need something that's going to give moisture to my hair, not deplete it of its moisture. Same thing here with your body products. You need something that's going to moisturize your skin, not deplete your skin. So us goddesses, so we can look good and moisturized and smelling good all the time. Girl, please. You guys see that? I meant to put it down. Let's try that again. Oh my goodness. It's all on my floor. Gotta love it. Oh my gosh. If you could see my floor right now, I tried it. Good enough for what I want, and then you can add more products as you go. If you feel like you need to add a little bit of this, or add a little more vitamin E, or add a little more aloe vera, you can. So by the time I finish making my butters, my whole skin like smells so good, feels so good. like little sample sizes if you guys are interested. Definitely DM me if you're interested in any of these type products as well, because these products help with the pain relief, relaxation, anxiety, all of that. So also keep it in mind. Smells so good. But you see how soft my skin is? Like, that's just like ridiculous, right? Look at that. And that's why I rather use it. My skin has always been very dry all my life until I started making my own products. Actually, that was one of the reasons why I chose to make one of my own products. I learned in herbal studies some ways of trying to solar infuse your herbs. And then I went to an awesome body butter making class some years ago by a wonderful woman named Olivia. And she taught me how to make it top notch. And I said, OMG. Ever since, I've been mixing up my own concoctions and creating the best thing for me. But I needed that class. I wanted that class because I said, you know what? I want to make something that's top notch for me. Half of the stuff that's out here, again, in the stores, because they have to be preserved, in order to stay on the floor for long periods of times or for a year or what have you. This way I can make my own products. And by doing so, I just started making my own products. And then for myself and for my family, then I just started giving them away as gifts. And then someone asked me, well, how much are you selling these for? And I was like, I don't sell these. She was like, why don't you? And I was like, because I don't. And I tell you, from that point on, I thought about it and I said, you know what? Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Look at that. Oh my gosh. From that point on, I started making my own products and selling them like at different, like vending opportunities, like at different markets. Look at that. Isn't that delicious? Oh my gosh. This looks like you could eat it, right? The good part about it is you probably could. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really could eat this and it would not be poisonous. This is something, okay, great for you to have around your children and not have to worry about whether or not they're going to be poisoned afterwards, you know? But look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Oh my gosh. So let me get my little, we have a little teacup here. So since we're making a gift for someone, I'm going to take this cute little teacup here. And I'm just going to pour it right inside. And then you can get like shrink wrap or something like that. Or for right now, can you guys see that? I hope you guys can see that. You can get some shrink wrap or get some type of saran wrap for now. In order to, ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That looks like a creamy ice cream, doesn't it? And like I said, I made a lot more. This cup right here is over 8 ounces. And I probably have, I want to say, I probably have a full, maybe a cup and a half instead of like a cup. I probably have more than that. I hope you guys can see that. And I know my friends are going to be calling me like, I want some. You made some just fresh for me. Look at that. It looks like whipped cream. And then once you actually let it sit, it's going to harden. And it will look just like this. Look at that. Isn't that delicious? Yay! What a cute little gift, right? Can you imagine giving this to like someone on their journey, like for the holiday? You know, it's so cute. And it's in their bathroom, and they can just take a little bit out as they go. Like I said, at this point, what I would choose to do is go ahead and refrigerate it. I'm going to put this all in the refrigerator. I'm going to make the next batch later. So I'm going to put this all in the refrigerator, bottle it up, put it in cute little jars, and then tie little ribbons on them. And these are going to be perfect for the holiday. Like I said, perfect gifts to give for Christmas, for a birthday, or just because. I personally like to make them, and I give them as gifts just because. Like if I make soap or something like that, like this is one of the soaps that I made just because. And then I gave everybody a little bit. It has roses, calendula, it has lavender inside here. These are the roses. I have rose petals in this jar. But this one here has like calendula, it has chamomile in here. We even have a layer of beets in here. I love beets and how it's great for your skin, and if you're trying to get rid of like different things like acne and stuff like that. So keeping your skin balanced. So I love the beets. We have lavender in here as well. So this is a mango honey soap. So when I get the opportunity, what I do is I just make soaps as well. So when I make my next soap, guys, if you're interested, I'll go ahead and put it on. I'll go ahead and show it to you guys. During the holiday, I make a lot of little cute, one-of-a-kind things that I make only during the Christmas season. And then I go ahead and sell them as I make them. I don't make any more than what I want to because I really want to make it out of love, strictly. So if you're interested, then all you have to do is DM me during the holiday while we're making our gift sets. Like I do want to show you again the different gift sets we're making here. This one here is more of a dream gift set. So it has like the dream tonic in here. We have also a cute sage. This is the dream sage in here as well. And then we also have third eye chakra tea in here also. We also have lucid dream tea. So we'll have different things. And then we also have a cute crystal. So all of the gift sets this year will have some type of tea in it. It may be a loose tea, like a blue lotus tea, or it may be a lucid dream tea. It may even be something like this, which is like a third eye chakra tea, because I do plan on this year doing all chakra. I'm going to do chakra goddess living gift sets. And then we're also going to do the dream gift sets. All of them will be in big boxes like that, again, with your cute little message, a cute affirmation for your journey. So this year is all about everybody, doing what's according to their journey. What is your journey? What does your journey look like? So you want to make sure you have the affirmations, the visualizations to manifest what it is that you want for your journey. So each Goddess Living set will come with a cute little scroll with your affirmation. I just explained what affirmation is. If you wasn't here earlier, it's a mixture between your visualization and your affirmation, and something you can read on a regular basis to manifest what you're looking for. So I, HP Marlana, will be sending and choosing one for each gift. So I'll just feel the energy of who that gift is for. So if you put on there that this is a gift, or whoever it's for, let us know, and then I will go ahead and choose the best gift and write out the best gift that's for you. Usually I give you guys like a thank you card or something like that with it, and then I add cute little messages to it as well. So if you're interested in that, just let me know if that's something specifically that you're looking for, a specific message for you and your journey at that time. But for the holidays, we will be choosing which scroll best fits your set and what best fits you at that time, and hopefully it will improve and grow you on your journey. Thank you guys so much for coming. I also want to let you know we'll also be doing the pictures this year as well. So this year we started working on the goddess, on the oracle deck. So it's the I Am God oracle deck, which just talks about your power. And this is indicative. I have a tattoo, by the way, that says I Am God on it. It has this imagery on it. It has an imagery similar to this on it. It doesn't look exactly like this, but it portrays the woman, the goddess. It portrays the lotus flower, the opening up. It portrays the eye, the third eye chakra. And what is meant by the I Am God, like I believe spirit, ancestors, we're all connected to God. And even, though I grew up even in a Christian household, in church, I remember them saying always that God is in each and every one of us. So we have a soul that's connected to God. So with that, we need to walk knowing that God is in us always, which means that we're all powerful. So I created the I Am God oracle deck to give you the affirmations that you need to help you on your journey, to help guide you when you feel like you don't have any guidance. We have guidance with us all the time. We're never alone. So with that in mind, just know that some of this imagery are actually the cards that is going to be in the I Am God Oracle deck. So this one right here portrays a beautiful imagery of I Am God. We have another one here, which is like the High Priestess energy here, which I love. This is beautiful. We also have this one here. This is a beautiful imagery. One of the cards will look like this as well. So some of these we also have like pictures. And I just want to show you similar to what you will have available. So if you guys are interested, so you can have like a picture like this. In this case here, this one specifically is not available yet. Or available, but we do have some of the ones that are like this, which are indicative of the I Am God. So we're going to have pictures similar to that there where you can put it up on your wall, have an ongoing reminder. But if that's not something that you're looking forward to having on your wall on a regular basis and you want something to carry around with you on a regular basis, that's where the scroll comes in, where you can receive the cute little scroll and it's a reminder of your journey, where you're trying to go, an ongoing affirmation of what you need to do for your life. I personally also add reminders on my phone to where I always get different reminders about my journey, about what I'm going through, what I want to remember. So right now, if you have finished your body product, what I would say is this is the best time to go ahead and put it in the refrigerator, let it refrigerate. You can cover it, but isn't that, I just had to show you guys this again. You see how it's not falling, it's hardened. I just want to show you that. Oh my God, it smells so good. I didn't even have to add more. Like, I don't even think I added 80 drops, FYI. So this specifically, if you're using the unwind, I would start off with 40 drops because this is more potent. I would start off with about 40 drops instead of 80 for the recipe that I showed you. And this time I didn't even add the lavender. I meant to add lavender too, but I got so mesmerized by the unwind that I refused to add the lavender. I mean, because right now I'm really like, oh my God, it's so relaxing because I love bergamot anyway. I mean, all of the things that, I mean, this is a major mixture here. So I just want to, hopefully this helped you guys prepare for what you're looking for the holiday. Hopefully through this process, you're able to make the products that you want. This year is going to be a different holiday. This is not going to be like most holidays. Most people probably won't be able to get into the stores unless you're going to like a major store like a Walmart or something like that. So you'll be getting most of your shopping done there or online. If that's not something you're interested in and you feel like making a product, personally, most years I make something. I also celebrate Kwanzaa as well, and that's about making something for people. Also making something that means something to people. Each day of Kwanzaa represents something different. So I personally love making things for people every year. So usually I'll give gifts, and even my daughter will tell you, she'll get gifts, but one of those gifts is going to be something I made, okay? Whether it's a scarf, whether it's a shirt, whether it is a product, whether it is a basket. I just love putting that love into it because to me, that's what the holiday is really about. Not necessarily the gifts and all of that. It's really the giving, the love, the outpouring of love. So I just want to thank you guys again for coming today. I feel so good. I feel so soft, and I hope you do too. God is living live. Represent HP Marlana in the house. About to get out of here. You guys have any questions? Thank you for sharing. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys again soon. I love you guys. Blessings, love, and light. Bye-bye.